Google Ads versus Facebook Ads, the two giants in the online marketing space. In this video, I want to give you the 7 key differences between them to help you decide which one is better for your business. Make sure to subscribe because in the next video, I want to go over my reasons for why I think one of these is much better than the other for your business. So stay tuned and look out for that video. I have been using Google and Facebook ads quite a lot in my 7 years of experience here with affiliate marketing. I even created training courses where I go over it in detail, showing you how to create profitable campaigns on both of these platforms. So I have some experience and some insight that I want to share here with you in this video. Are you ready? Let's get into it. So the biggest key differentiating factor between Google and Facebook ads is that Google ads has the capacity for search marketing and Facebook ads does not. What that means is that with Google ads, essentially, you are giving people exactly what they're looking for. So you can add your keywords, and if somebody types in something that's related to those keywords, your ads will show up. With Facebook ads, there's no such thing. Facebook ads is something I call interruptive marketing.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog Show!
Where basically people are scrolling through their Facebook or Instagram newsfeed and you, boom.
Come spend your money here!
And you throw your ad at them, right? So they might be distracted, their mind might be elsewhere, but they see your ad. They're not searching for it, but they see it. So this is the biggest difference and distinction between the two, in that with Facebook, you have to be a little bit more creative. With Google ads, not as much, because you just give people exactly what they're looking for. And I will get more into this later on in one of the upcoming points. But because of this, the second key difference between them is that the cost per click for Google is generally higher. And that is exactly because of that, the user intent is stronger with Google ads. Usually you can target people that are already ready to buy, that are looking for something. I mean, for some keywords, for example, in the law niche, you could pay as much as $300 to $400 per click. That is a very, very, very high amount that you won't normally see with Facebook. People are willing to pay that because the buyer intent is higher, the buyer intent is there. People are ready to buy, and people on Google ads are willing to spend so much money to get that higher quality audience. Moving on to difference number 3 between the two is that Google has higher reach. So not only does Google have roughly 4.3 billion users as opposed to the 3 billion for Facebook, these are 2023 stats, but Google also covers more. In addition to covering everything on the Google space, so google.com, YouTube, Gmail, they also are partnered with millions of different websites that your ads could be shown on. And did you know that if you use Google Display, thus showing your ads on these different websites, you could show your ads to 90% of the world population? Guys, 90%. That's basically everybody in the world. So if you market on Google ads, you can reach almost everybody. With Facebook marketing, you're only limited to Facebook and Instagram and maybe something else if Facebook acquires it later on, but these are your only platforms. There's nothing else. And this key difference ties into key difference number 4, which is remarketing, or as the other one calls it, retargeting. I'm going to use them interchangeably. It's the same thing. I don't know why they have different names for it, but retargeting or remarketing is the same thing, referring to you sending traffic to people that are already familiar with your site, usually with the use of tracking pixels and conversion tracking to measure how many people visited your site or purchased or key metrics like that. So because the Google ads reach is much higher, your retargeting is also much more effective with Google ads, because now not only can people see your ads again on google.com, but they can see your ads no matter what website they're on. There are millions of websites, and the chances of them going on one of the websites that's partnered with Google is very high. If you do remarketing with Google ads, you're basically gonna hound that person for life, okay? Which could be a good or bad thing. Good for you if you're trying to sell something. With Facebook ads, you're again limited to Facebook and Instagram. If people leave those platforms, you can't promote to them if you're promoting on Facebook. I also think the remarketing itself is also more efficient with Google ads, because if you're a business, you're probably already using tools like Google Analytics to track your website, to measure your retention rate, where the visitors are coming from, things like that. And so it's easier to integrate the two and immediately start promoting to people that have visited your site via your Google Analytics setup. Whereas with Facebook, you must install the Facebook Ads Pixel on your website in order for you to start tracking data. So it's a little bit less effective in my opinion because you must have that Facebook Pixel. Now, something a little bit in Facebook's favor here is the targeting. So both of these networks have pretty detailed targeting. For example, you could target parents of kids or people that just bought a new home or moved into a new home. That's pretty damn specific if you ask me. But Facebook ads is more detailed and is more granular with their targeting. And the reason for that, I believe, is quite simply because Facebook is a social media platform. Google is not. Google is a search engine. So when people share on Facebook, they're not sharing for Facebook. They're sharing to share with their friends. They're sharing photos. They're sharing information that Facebook doesn't have to do much guesswork, right? They see the images. They see what you wrote. Hey, I just gave birth to my child. Boom. Instantly, Facebook knows how old the kid is. With Google Ads, there is guesswork involved. Google has to guess, usually based on the website history, the searches, things like that, which might or might not be accurate. I could go in here and look for perfect gift for couples online, and Google might think that I'm in a relationship, but I might not be, and I might actually be looking for something for someone else. So there is more guesswork involved with the Google targeting. Facebook targeting is much more granular and I believe much more accurate because of that, because it's a social media platform and people share for the sake of sharing. Key difference number 6 between Facebook and Google Ads is that Google Ads is more data focused. You have to do the research for keywords for your audience, whereas Facebook is more creative focused. You have to create better hooks to attract the audience because of this interruptive marketing. You have to create a nice image. So with Google Ads, as long as you do thorough keyword research, as long as you know your audience, you don't have to be very creative, especially if you use search ads. If somebody is typing for buy red shoes, your ad can simply say, buy red shoes, get started now. That's it. How creative did you have to be to come up with that? You literally repeat the term that people are searching for and you can just repeat your keyword. In fact, Google has something called dynamic keyword insertion, where it will automatically replace your headline or description or whatever words you want with your keyword. So you really don't have to do anything. You don't have to be creative. Very, very simple. With Facebook ads, that doesn't work. Again, it's interruptive marketing, right? People are busy. Their mind is elsewhere. You have to distract them. You have to catch their attention. That make it cool if you're very creative, if you can come up with something, but also makes it a little bit harder. So it's just easier to create campaigns and have profitable campaigns with Google Ads as long as you spend the time beforehand to do that keyword research, do the audience research, things like that. And last but not least, the 7th key difference between Google and Facebook ads is that Google marketing is mainly anonymous. So if you create search campaigns, for example, nobody knows who created those ads. Technically, I could create ads for any company and nobody will know who created it. With Facebook ads, before you start promoting, you have to actually create a Facebook page. So whenever you make ads, your Facebook page is the first thing that people see at the very top. It will have a little image and then it's gonna have the name of your page, of your company. So it could be cool if you have a big audience, if you have many likes on your page, because then it boosts your credibility as easily as that. People see that, hey, this is a well-known brand, it most likely sells good products if people believe in it, if it already has so many customers, so many likes. But on the flip side of that, if you're brand new, if you don't have any likes, if you don't even have a Facebook page, your credibility could go down, because now if your page doesn't have as many likes, doesn't have as much activity, people might say, well, this is a new company, I don't know anything about it, I don't know if I can trust it yet. Google Ads completely eliminates that problem because you don't have to create a Google Ads page or something like that to promote. If you do run display campaigns, you do have the option to put in your brand name, but that's all it is. You're just putting the brand name. There's no link to a page or something like that where people can see how many likes you have, all right? So that's the 7th and final key difference between Google and Facebook ads. In the next video, I want to cover my reasons for why I think one of these is definitely better than the other for your business. If you guys enjoyed this video, I do invite you to check out my website at ivanmana.com, where I offer you a free affiliate marketing guide, as well as training courses where you can learn more about Google and Facebook ads, as well as the remarketing and retargeting for both of these, so you can take your marketing to the next level and reach clients that did not buy the first time. And that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.